Hello? You in there?
Well, you're missing this.
Hello? 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 Here we go. It said, so I heard, I can't eat after 7 o'clock, which is a real thing I've heard several times over the last...
Multiple times.
All the time. People are like, well, I heard that, I can't eat carbs after, the sun goes down. Oh, yeah? Who told you that? This person that I know that read an article once. And, oh, okay. AT, what's up? So, I think the what happened was someone along the line somewhere took one study that said, if you eat after 8 o'clock at night, that you're going to get fat, basically.
Right.
And that's got completely misconstrued over years and years and years of trainers just repeating the same thing over and over again as just a rule of thumb. For a long time I heard you shouldn't eat carbs at night because it just sticks to you.
Right.
It just doesn't go anywhere.
It doesn't go anywhere.
And I was like, okay. But when you actually think about how the body works, that's not what happens at all. At all. So you could eat literally in bed if you wanted to, and little cookie crumbles all over the place, and not get fat or gain weight or whatever it is you do,
right,
if everything is in total balance. You see what I'm saying? So the idea that you're not supposed to eat certain types of food or certain times, or that you have to have a breakfast, or that you have to have, X amount of food so many times, so many hours before you go to sleep it's ridiculous.
Right.
It needs to die. It needs to stop. Anytime someone says something like that, some person who thinks that they're an expert because they wrote a headline somewhere and they're like, oh no, that's what it says.
Right.
And this one person I know, they're full of shit.
Or, maybe one person stopped eating after 7 and they lost weight.
Right.
But the reason wasn't because they didn't eat after 7. It's just because they were eating fewer calories.
Here's some considerations. If an individual is always snacking on excess calories at the end of the day with non-optimal foods that's putting them in a calorie surplus, then maybe that certain individual would be better off saying to themselves, man, I always get jacked up after 8 o'clock at night because I eat all the Oreos. Telling that person to not eat after 8 o'clock would help that person with their goals. So that doesn't mean that that's just a rule just for everyone all the time. Right. The second piece that is a consideration for certain individuals who have sleep apnea, snoring, who don't sleep very well, is that certain foods within 2 hours of going to bed can jack up your sleep. So if your sleep is getting jacked up, and then that's this cascade effects of the day after of chasing energy with food and chasing with caffeine, all that other things, then yes.
Well, can't sometimes if you eat right before bed, if you have acid reflux, it can cause acid reflux? Could you lay down? No?
Yes.
A little bit.
Yes, 100%.
So, if you have issues with that,
so there are certain types of foods you should stay away from. Obviously, caffeine is going to make a big difference on your sleep quality. You don't want anything that's super heavy to break down right before you go to bed. So, a half-pound greasy bacon cheeseburger with jalapenos and onions before you go to bed may
French
not
fries.
be the best thing for your sleep quality, but that still it doesn't matter when it comes to maintaining weight.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. It just gets to an issue if I had all my meals, all my snacks, and it's already at my maintenance food for the day, and then I'm I'm gonna eat this full bag of popcorn and 4 glasses of wine and 3 cookies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then I would probably be gaining weight.
It's just managing calories. That's all it is. And it's a flip side for intermittent fasting. People who skip breakfast. There's not really. It's just managing calories more or less. Skipping breakfast, skipping dinner, whatever gets you the better quality of life is gonna matter.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. Any what do you? Okay, here we go. Let's give a suggestion of something we should eat. What's the most optimal thing to eat before we go to bed?
Protein
shakes. Protein shakes are usually a really good option to eat right before we go to bed.
Yeah.
So if you had dinner at like 7 o'clock and you're like, oh, it's just I'm so hungry before I go to bed and there's no way I can go to bed on an empty stomach, then having a high protein meal or snack would probably be the best option. You definitely want to stay away from high sugar things, but that goes back to quality of sleep, right? Because the high sugar and you're gonna have this like big spike in insulin and all that stuff while you're trying to go to sleep will change your insulin, like your sleep quality. Okay. So high protein stuff like protein shakes.
Maybe like non-fat Greek yogurt is good.
Our favorite of ours is like legit real deal dark chocolate with some almond butter.
The good chocolate.
Really good.
The dark, like the 86%
cacao. Yeah, that stuff's really good. Or not cacao, cocoa. Stephanie,
maybe
Jessica, please use this to go. Oh, do you have naysayers who want to go to? You want to go to combat, Jessica? Let's do it. Bring them on here. Bring them. I love it.
Eating after 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so you can definitely eat after 7.
Okay. Cool. Any other questions about that? What have you heard?
Yeah. Anybody have questions? Come on here. Come chat with us.
I can like push a button and you can go live with us.
Yeah. Cute.
You want to
come live on the camera?
Oh my god. That would be interesting.
Brad?
No.
Brad, are you in there? Do you want to come on the camera?
Yeah, okay. So that's about it.
That's about it with the eating.
Unless someone wants to talk about it, we're going to get out of here. With food, we're going to mention that we're doing a 21-day challenge. And what I wanted...
Protein shake, yeah.
Protein shake. 21-day challenge. Recipes, meal plans, all that stuff. There's going to be group accountability. There's going to be workouts. There's going to be here, eat this. Here's the suggestion. Here's the daily emails. And there's going to get into some habit-based stuff.
Get your mind right.
Get your mind right. Blah, 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 blah.
But the accountability group is kind of what I get most excited about on 21-day challenges because everyone works together and kind of feeds off of each other.
This is a lot of the information is already out there, but when you take everything and combine it into like a system with accountability, then that's when you actually will stick to it and make progress in it.
Right.
What are some things I've already heard about
laid out for you.
Well, can I eat this or can I drink that when I'm on this? Look, I don't care what you can do while we give you a suggestion for 3 weeks. We're just going to give an opportunity for something that we see a demand for, right? So it's going to be everything you need to get your shit together for 3 weeks before Memorial Day.
Just dialing it in a little bit.
Whatever you want to take away from it, you can take it away from it, but it's an opportunity for you to make that progress. There's also a lot of things that you can learn moving forward. So say it's 21 days and you learn a bunch of habits and tools and tricks and recipes and foods that you can use forever afterwards.
For life.
We had a lot of students who, when we first did this in January, at first I was like, ugh, challenges. I hate that word challenge because it has such a stereotype of unrealistic expectations of a challenge. That's a really big issue with challenges is
unrealistic expectations.
Yes. And the fact that it's a start-stop type process. This is not a start-stop process. This is saying, look, you're working at 80-20, now let's work at 95-5 or 100-0. Let's just crank down to it. When you're done with it, let's go back to our 80-20, that's the whole point, is that this is an opportunity to crank down, and we're going to give you the tools to crank down on things.
Yeah.
We're not trying to set some sort of crazy...
lose 20 pounds and 2 weeks or whatever, 3 weeks, and you can gain it back.
Right.
Because all the people that have done the 21 challenge that they did in January, they've all maintained what they've lost because they've taken those habits and tools.
And they've stayed in the gym.
Yeah, which is awesome.
So that's another part, right? What are you following up with the challenge is more important than what are you doing in the challenge.
Yeah. We had some questions about vitamins. I've been looking into vitamins as well. Carrot cake from Easter. But vitamins.
What about vitamins?
Like,
here's the thing about vitamins. Most of the time, the vitamins that you consume, for what you pay for the vitamin, the availability for your body to absorb the vitamin is very per person thing. For the value you're getting vitamin, for the cost. Now, if you don't care about the cost of the vitamin, it's just extra credit. Whatever your body doesn't want to use, it'll piss it out. So
that's not a nice word.
Well, that's just how vitamins work.
All right.
Do I think that everyone needs vitamins? No. If you really are questioning whether or not you think you need certain vitamins or multivitamins in your diet, you need to get your blood work done so that you can know which vitamins you're lacking. If it's vitamin D or E or C or K or iron, then once you have your blood work, then you'll know, oh, I need to work on this vitamin instead of just wasting your money consuming just random vitamins to consume vitamins.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you need to be prioritizing multicolored vegetables, grains,
the colors,
and protein sources to get as many vitamins. That's the more colors you eat, the more vitamins and minerals you get. So that's what you need to know. Good info, thank you. Well, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
okay.
But I'm all about a probiotic.
No, that's different.
But, I mean, it's still something you take.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyways, now what? I can't read.
I take calcium and turmeric marathon training.
Okay, great. Do you think that it helps you? Then keep taking them. Everyone's different.
Yeah.
I take vitamin D during the winter. I take ashwagandha when I feel like my nervous system is getting down.
I take a B complex when I'm tired.
And I just started taking a magnesium supplement for sleep. A very specific magnesium glycinate, which is specific for sleep compared to other magnesium. So make sure when you're looking at magnesium, you're looking at the different types of magnesium on the label. Flip it over. It'll say magnesium oxidate or that's usually the most popular one. But there's like 4 or 5 different types of magnesium. The magnesium glycinate is going to be the one that's going to be best for sleep quality. I think that's about it. So if any questions, drop below. We'll answer them in the comments. We're going to post a link to the 21 days. The 21 days can be done online or in studio. If you've been on the fence about coming to the studio to do something, this would be an opportunity to come hang out with us for 3 weeks.
Yes.
And then you fall in love with us. And you'll be like, oh yeah, these people know what they're talking about.
Yeah, we're there every day. And it's so much fun. Great info. Thank you. You guys rock. Aw, thank you. And good luck on all your running.
Hey, yeah. Next time you do like a running marathon, I have this theory about jump ropes and kettlebell swings. To improve running times.
Come in and check out our theory, Courtney.
I'm all about making people faster.
It's gonna be good.
Faster with running less. That's what we're talking about. That's what I want to do. Okay. I'm out of here.
Bye.
Let's yeah. So tell us what your favorite bedtime snack is.
Bedtime snack. Drop it below. Good. Starting on the 21 days.
That was helpful. Okay, great.
Good.
I'm going to push the stop button now.
Okay, bye.